316, and it was titled, let's see, what was it titled? Get excited about your go-to foods. So I told you all at the beginning of this chat that I was going to take one of my go-to foods, and I was going to get excited about it again. So one of my go-to foods is now is fat-free, non-fat, plain non-fat Greek yogurt. So that's one of my favorites. But one of my other go-to foods, and I keep this on hand all the time, is different flavors of fat-free, sugar-free Jell-O. So sugar-free Jell-O is definitely, oh wow, my hair looks like, I look like an old woman today. That is so funny. That is such a granny part. Okay, so I'll quit touching my hair because I know it bothers some people when I'm making food, even though I'm literally going to be the only person eating this food. But one of my favorite go-to things has always been Jell-O pudding. And I love to make it myself, and I love to buy it already made. My mother used to make a lot of Jell-O pudding. After she became vegan, she started experimenting with lots of different ways to make pudding without using dairy products. That's for another time. Oh my gosh, Carol Lou just bought some Jell-O today and was looking for recipes to use. So Carol Lou, did you get Jell-O pudding or did you get Jell-O? Because I've got all kinds of them. Okay, so what we're going to be making today, we're going to make something, and then I think that it's so fast, I think that this recipe is so fast that we will also have time to look at a couple of things that I bought at the store today, but I don't want to run out of time because y'all know how I like to yak. So the first thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to make a Watergate salad. Who knows? Oh, you got sugar-free lemon Jell-O. Ooh, sugar-free lemon Jell-O. Let's see, what could you combine that with? Oh man. See, now you've got my wheels turning in a different direction. In a totally different direction. Okay, I'll be thinking on that one. But we're having this, even though it's not summer yet, I decided to have a summer, what did I call it? Summer salads. Hold on a second. Summer salad series. And so last week we made broccoli slaw, or as Carol Lou calls it, lawnmower salad, which I thought was hilarious. So hilarious. But I wanted something a little bit different this week. I did buy a lot of things to make some salads, some traditional salads with, and good Lynn loves Watergate salad too. But I wanted something that I could eat for breakfast, desserty, kind of, you know, whatever, that was sweet, that was going to be a little bit cooler, because I thought it was going to be warm outside, but apparently it's supposed to warm up again here in a few days. Doesn't matter, I'm going to eat it anyway. But a good old-fashioned Watergate salad, this is something that all good Southern women, and Lynn is Southern, all good Southern women know how to make this, and we know, and we take it to church functions, and you know, and whatever. And yes, Loretta asked if there was a recipe years ago with Jell-O and strawberries. Yes, there was, and I actually think I have one of those. It's a strawberry pretzel Jell-O salad thing on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. But we're gonna make a Watergate salad. Again, Southern ladies know how to make this. Goes to every church function, every family reunion, you know, things like that. I love it because it's so stinking simple, like so easy, that I brought out some other things to talk about when we get done, because this is going to go so fast. If you go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, you're going to look up Weight Watergate salad, because that's what I called that recipe. Instead of just Watergate, I called it Weight Watergate salad. Does anybody know, though, what the history is behind the name Watergate salad? I have no idea, and I've never looked it up. It just occurred to me. But this is 3 smart points, or it's 3 points per serving, and a serving is about a cup. So, I mean, it's a good amount of salad, and I could eat this for breakfast. I could eat it with something, with another meal. I could eat it for dessert. It's so delicious and so easy. I'm going to vary a little bit from my recipe that's on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, simply because Kroger today, aside from being out from those chef's whatever pepperoni sticks, they were also out of one of the ingredients. Go figure. Way to go, Kroger. But this is so easy. So the first thing you do is take a can. I prefer a can of no sugar added very cherry mix. Kroger did not have it today. So instead, so I usually use 1 can of drain. So you do want to drain the juice off of it first. I normally use Del Monte, no sugar added, berry cherry mixed fruit or something similar. And then I usually use a cup of crushed pineapple in its own juice. But Kroger was also out of that. What is up with that? So instead, I'm going to use 2 cans. Remember, the juice is drained off of them. I'm going to use 2 cans of no sugar added fruit cocktail. And no sugar added fruit cocktail is 0 points. So we're already ahead of the game there. So this is already something that could be on your go-to list because, oh, that's awesome. Debbie says it was invented by a sous chef at the Watergate Hotel. Thank you. That's very interesting information. So you can use any kind of fruit like this, but the fact that this is no sugar added, no sugar added. So it's not even fruit in its own water or like its own juice or packed in water. It's no sugar added. That makes it 0 points. So it was a can of the no sugar added berry cherry mixed fruit or something similar, which this is similar. And then let's see, and then a cup of crushed pineapple in its own juice, but you want to drain that too. Again, Kroger was out, so we're just going to use 2 cans of this for tonight. Then to that, and you're just going to dump all this together. This is why this is going to go so fast, so fast. So you want to add 1 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt, and it can be any brand that you want. We're going to add 1 cup of that. So I'm going to have to go back and find an article on that, Debbie, or if you already have one, you could share that with me. That would be awesome. Okay, so we're going to do a cup of that, and you're literally just going to dump all this together. And this is going to go so fast. Okay, so that was plain, non-fat plain Greek yogurt. And to that, we're going to add, now you can use, if you want to use fat-free Cool Whip, you can use that. You can use no sugar added Cool Whip. I noticed that they had that today. You could use skinny True Whip. If you don't want any dairy, well, this is vegan True Whip. You could use, gosh, let's see, what else could you use? You could use, Cocoa Whip. You can use skinny Cocoa Whip. There's all kinds of different whipped toppings that you can use to go in this, but I'm going to use vegan True Whip. And again, it doesn't have to be vegan. You can use Cool Whip. Melissa says you kept the juice from the can in a bowl. Oh, thank you, Debbie. No, I did not keep the juice from the can in a bowl. You mean like for something else? I saved it for something else, but I did not put it in this bowl. So there is no juice. There is no juice in this bowl. So it's going to be 1 cup of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. And then it's going to be 2 cups of softened, either fat-free Cool Whip. And if you go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, it is fat-free. I used fat-free Cool Whip in that. Okay? And then to that, and again, I used vegan True Whip today. Uh-oh, Lisa's running late. Lisa's running late. Okay, to that, you're going to add, here's where the Jell-O comes in. So you're going to add 4 tablespoons of sugar-free Jell-O, the pistachio flavored. So this is just regular sugar-free Jell-O, and it's fantastic, Loretta. It is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we're going to add 4 tablespoons of that. And the green color is what makes it Watergate, is what makes it a Watergate salad. That's how you know when it's a Watergate salad, is this a green color. Okay, so 4 tablespoons of that. Remember, this recipe is already on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of Truvia. That's the pudding, yes. So Carol Lou asked if that was the pudding. Yes, that's the sugar-free pistachio pudding mix. Okay, so that was 2 tablespoons of of Truvia, or your favorite. Ooh, that looks good. Corrine says this reminds her of her mom's orange salad. It's Cool Whip, cottage cheese, mandarin oranges, and orange Jello. If it wasn't for the cottage cheese, that would sound fantastic. Maybe I should try it with. I just don't eat cottage cheese, Corrine. In case you haven't seen that yet, nothing wrong with it. I just don't do it. So maybe I could make it with the non-fat plain Greek yogurt. That sounds like a plan. So 2 teaspoons of Truvia baking blend, or your favorite doesn't have to be artificial sweetener, but like low calorie, no calorie sweetener. And then this is, let's see, 2 pumps of any kind of like skinny syrup, sugar-free syrup, something that's kind of a vanilla-y flavor, and then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So that is all that is in there, and then we are just literally going to mix it together. Now this is best if you can put it in the refrigerator and let it sit overnight, but you at least want it to sit for an hour. So I am going to, okay, Loretta says whip the cottage cheese, and it's a totally new flavor. Loretta, what are you whipping it with? Like how do you whip cottage cheese? I mean, because I'm willing to give it a go. I'm willing to try it again, just not a super huge fan. But so you want this to sit at least an hour in the refrigerator. It's going to set up some more than this because the Jello pudding is going to set up. I don't know if you can see how watery it is right now, but it will set up if you let it sit at least an hour. I really prefer it overnight. Oh, and Corinne says there's no pineapple in her mom's version. Cool. Okay, yeah, I can try that. Okay, so you're going to do that. And then see how pretty it is? It's a beautiful salad. Let me see. I did not get a clean spoon, so let me mix this non-fat plain Greek yogurt in here. And as suspected, we have 15 minutes. We're going to have like 15 minutes left to talk about some other things. Okay, so I will go ahead and try it just because it's delicious. Oh, but I do want to show you, show you the topping that I'm going to put on it too. So that is it when it's runny. If you do let it sit overnight or at least for an hour, that's going to set up some and it's going to be beautiful and fluffy. Sometimes I top it. Well, you can add marshmallows. So all good Southern church women, especially Baptist church women, Methodist maybe too, I don't know, add mini marshmallows. Okay, wait. Melissa just said, are there light mini marshmallows or only regular? So I've only found regular, but I did see, who is it? One of the light chocolate companies. Does somebody remember who it is? They just came out with marshmallows. Oh my goodness, who is it? Oh goodness. Is it Chalk Zero? I can't remember. I think it might be Chalk Zero. Just came out with marshmallows. Perhaps they should send me some so that we can try them. But you can add mini marshmallows to this. You can add many marshmallows, M-A-N-Y-M-I-N-I, many marshmallows. And it just adds, once you divide this up, it just adds like another point. Or you can just add, just a couple, just a handful. But I usually add either some chopped up walnuts or some chopped up almonds to the top of it right before I serve it. But I found this, even though Kroger didn't have my no sugar added cherries, fruit cocktail, or the crushed pineapple that I needed, they did have this that looks interesting. It's a salad topper, and it's 1 point per tablespoon, and it says sweet and crunchy golden raisins, pumpkin seeds, sliced almonds, walnut pieces, and dried cranberries. So I thought that looked good. I thought I might try a little bit of it on this. So let me get a little sprinkling. I normally don't put a topping on until right before I serve it, just so that it doesn't get, kind of mushy. But let me get a little, a little assortment of that on there and see how this tastes. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm a big, huge fan of the Watergate salad. Huge fan of the Watergate salad. This is really good on top of it. I found these at Kroger, and it's called, oh, it's Kroger brand. Okay, so sorry if you don't have a Kroger, you may not be able to find it, but Kroger brand, it just says salad toppers, sweet and crunchy, golden raisins, pumpkin seeds, sliced almonds, walnut pieces, and dried cherries. 1 tablespoon is 1 point. Oh, heck yeah, that's going on there. Wow, that is good. That is super good. Okay. So normally you would put this back in the refrigerator. We're going to, okay, this is 1 tablespoon. Are you talking about for the salad toppers or for the Watergate salad? Because the Watergate salad for 1 cup is 3 points. And this is 1 tablespoon is 1 point. Let's see. And Debbie says, also, if you drained the whey off the yogurt before mixing it, then it wouldn't be watery. Well, Debbie, honestly, part of the issue is because all of this has been sitting out here waiting to be mixed up. Yeah, if it had been refrigerated, it also would not have been as watery. But I promise it'll firm up once you put it in the refrigerator, because I've made this live a couple of times. This is like my 3rd time making it live, and it's always perfect and fluffy when it gets done. Okay, since we do have, let's see, like 11 minutes left, I'm going to show you a couple of other things that I got that are salady. So again, the Watergate salad is under Weight Watergate salad on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. 1 cup is 3 smart points. I'm going to go ahead and highly recommend these from Kroger. 1 tablespoon is 1 smart point. That was a delicious addition to it. But a couple of things that I got to flesh out my salad selections this week. These were new to me. 2 of these are new. 1 of them is new to me. And these are from Taylor Farms. And yes, and the pudding will help thicken it up, Carol Lou. Once I stick it in the refrigerator, it's going to start thickening up. 1 of these is new to me. 2 of these are new, or they're advertised as new. These are Taylor Farms bagged salads. I'm going to say before I get started, no one freak out on me, okay? These are not low in points. Oh yeah, that's a good question. Liz wants to know, Corrine, if y'all drain the mandarins before you make that salad. I would think so, but that is a great question, Liz. Yeah, and the answer is yes. Okay. So, let me clean up over here just a little bit. So, okay, again, before y'all start freaking out on me, because people freak out every time I show these are not low in points. But what I do is each of these bags has 3.5 servings in it, which I think is ridiculous. I make each bag into 2 servings, and then I add it to some other kinds of greens, some tomatoes, cucumbers, some other kind of veggie strips, some other thing to hashtag. Oh, look, since we're at home, I have this. So I add something else to hashtag bulk it up. Do y'all remember that from like, I don't know, 3 years ago or something? But again, these are not low in points, okay? And you can add any kind of 0 point things to them. You can add, again, some more veggies. You can add chicken. You could add salmon to them. You could add, something like that to hashtag bulk it up. So before I show you these again, take a deep breath. It's okay. They're not low in points, but you can enjoy things like this and bulk them up and make a huge salad, okay? Lynn got me started on this week because she sent a picture of a huge salad, and I love a big salad. I don't know if you all ever watched Seinfeld or not, but Elaine was like, the big salad, I love the big salad, and she was going on and on and on about the big salad. Well, Elaine, I love the big salad. So y'all can thank Lynn for getting me going this week. But these, trust me, will be a huge, huge salad. Well, let me get the bowl. Where's one of the bowls that I put them in? So these are 3.5 servings. I'll make them into 2 servings. By the time I get done, hashtag bulking them up, it will fill up a bowl that's this big. I mean, this is huge. This is a huge bowl, and I will be very happy. Remember, when we were talking in the first half, we were talking about for things to make our go-to list. Some of the criteria that were on my list, maybe it was points, maybe it was satisfaction, one for me is size. If it's big, or if it feels big, if it feels like a lot of food, it ranks up really high on my list, because I eat a lot with my eyes. I eat with my eyes, and I want to see something big. I don't want to see something in a little container, you know, that's this big. That would just irritate me and make me mad. So having the big salad. Oh, thank you, Debbie, very much. Debbie just shared the recipe for the Watergate salad. Thank you very much for posting that. But it being big and bulking it up, to me, and that might not be high on your list, but that is super high on my list. So again, before you panic, this is going to make a huge, yeah, Vicki says, I agree, Kelly. She wants quality and quantity. Yeah, Carol Lou's a volume eater. That's why she eats so many vegetables. But these, by the time I get done, hashtag bulking these up, they're going to make a huge salad. Okay, so the reason I'm saying don't panic is this first one, somebody's going to panic. Okay, so this one is, let me find it. Oh no, not the first one. Okay, so the first one, this one's new to me, but it didn't say that it was new. And this is called Salsa Ranch. Has anybody had this one yet? This is Salsa Ranch, and it's a Taylor Farms bag salad, and it says green and red cabbage, shredded romaine, tortilla strips, kale, carrots, 4-cheese Mexican blend, and green onions with a creamy salsa ranch dressing. That sounded great. Okay. 1 cup is 3 points. The whole bag is 9 points. So the way I split these up, I split them into 2 servings. So it would be, and Weight Watchers math is not 4.5 points. Okay. So the way I split this up, it would be 5 points, because you always round up. If it's at the 0.5, then you're going to round up. So half this bag is going to be 5 points for me, or 5 points. To this one, to Salsa Ranch, I would add corn. I would probably add some black beans. I might add something like salmon. You could add tuna. Tofu would always be good. Avocado would be really good with that. That would be a great way to bulk that one up. I'm super excited about trying this one and letting y'all know what I think about it. This is the one that everybody's going to go, oh my gosh, and pass out. Breathe. It's okay. Okay? It's okay. This one is new, and this is a new bag salad from Taylor Farms, and it's called Mexican Style Street Corn Chopped Kit. They're all chopped kits. So that is the Mexican Style Street Corn, and this one has green leaf lettuce, shredded broccoli, red and Savoy cabbage, carrots, smoked paprika, cornbread crumbles. They had me at cornbread, okay? Smoked paprika cornbread crumbles, green onion, crispy corn, and Parmesan cheese with a creamy elote. Somebody tell me how. Yes, Vicki, I will promise you I will cook tofu. Vicki, can you private message me, and I can show you how to do it, or I can send you some of my recipes, because I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Or I can send you a chat where I make it. Or maybe I'll just make it. How do you pronounce this, though? It's E-L-O-T-E. E-L-O-T-E. Okay, 1 cup is 5 smart points, or 5 points. The whole bag is 16. Okay, so everybody just calm down. Just breathe. This whole bag is 16. So that means when I eat half of this, that's going to be 8. But, I mean, my gosh, it's Mexican style street corn. Of course, I'm going to put black beans in this. I bought a can just for this. Of course, I'm going to put corn in this. 0 points, 0 points. Of course, I'm going to put some chicken in this. 0 points. So that, remember, this half a bag that's 8 points is going to end up being a huge salad. A huge salad. Okay. And then the one that I'm the most excited about, this is also new from Taylor Farms, and it is a watermelon crunch chopped salad. I said it correctly, elote? Yeah, awesome. Perfect. Oh, yes, and thank you, Sylvia. And Sylvia, I even bought the brand of black beans that you told me to buy. So, La Preferida. Am I saying that correctly also? But this one is a watermelon crunch chopped kit. It's romaine lettuce, radicchio, roasted almonds, feta cheese, roasted watermelon seeds, okay? With watermelon vinaigrette. How fancy does that sound? And I got some watermelon. Jonna, just private message me. Yeah, and I'll send you some, all the tofu things. But this, I'm going to put even more feta cheese with it. I bought some watermelon so that I could chop, like actual watermelon, so I could chop up. Donna, private message me. Maybe I just need to, I don't know, maybe after we get off tonight, maybe I need to go find one of my, yeah, garbanzo beans would be perfect, Loretta. Maybe I need to go find one of my more involved tofu videos, chats, and just share it with you all. But yeah, so I got some watermelon, I got some more feta cheese, obviously got some more greens to put with this, but this is 1 cup is 3 Smart Points, the whole bag is 9, so for my half of a bag, it's going to be 5. Ooh, Mindy says they had it last year. I don't know, Mindy, it says new, but that's okay. It is a-okay if it's not brand new. Anyway, super excited about trying these. Cannot wait. I'm not panicking because a whole bag of this one's 16 Smart Points. It's going to be a huge salad when I use half of this bag, but I'm very excited. Taylor Farms, you'll be hearing from me. Love, love, love these. Can't wait to try them. I hope y'all will try the Watergate salad. It's delicious. Oh, Lynn says points on the last bag. The Watermelon Crunch, 1 cup is 3 Smart Points, and the entire bag is 9 for the Watermelon Crunch salad. Oh, and Loretta's friend is vegan, and she uses tofu and nutritional yeast for scrambled eggs. Perfect. But anyway, I hope you all will try the Watergate salad. It's so yummy. Bye-bye, Sandra. So yummy. So delicious. Cannot wait to have this for breakfast in the morning. Remember, you want to let it sit overnight or at least for an hour to let that firm up. But I hope y'all have a great week. If you are watching this on YouTube, or if you want to go back and watch any of these on YouTube, please do so. Please, please, please subscribe. Don't know what happened this week. We had a burst of new people subscribe, and then a bunch of people fall off. And even though it doesn't really mean anything, I don't know. It just makes me feel good when people subscribe. So go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and let that next video roll over. I promise you'll enjoy it. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And click that little button so that it'll let you know the next time we have a video come up. But you all have a great week. I hope you find something fantastic in this, and I hope you all will find one of your favorite go-to foods, one of your favorite old go-to foods, and make it into a new go-to food so you can make that exciting again. But anyway, I enjoyed being here with you. Cannot wait. That's what I was thinking, Debbie, is a stir-fry video. I cannot wait to eat some of this Watergate salad, but I hope you all have... Oh, and Debbie just shared one of the tofu videos if y'all want to grab that one. But I hope y'all have a great evening and an even better week, and I'll see you next time. Good night.